Yeah. It's a Rise Up family exclusive. Number one sports community organization in the world. Second to none. I know what it is. I had to do this.
Fake star with no wife.
What's going on, everybody? What's up? You know what you're watching. Rise Up Unlimited radio show right here. WDAP Radio, WDAP TV right now. You are tuned in. I'm the fire setter. Andre the Torch Robinson here. Ready to give you a little, sports update on what's going on in the sports world. Nevertheless, it's been a minute since we did a Rise Up Unlimited, but nevertheless, it's going to be a good one. So make sure you lock in. Get your drinks, get your snacks, get all those, things prepared and ready. Popcorn if that's what you're into. But get ready. All right. Like and share this. We on Facebook, YouTube, Spreaker.com, Twitch. Oh yeah. We're going to start this joint off by talking about the NFL games coming up week 15. Wow. The NFL goes by so quick, so fast. We got NFL action tonight actually coming up in a few minutes. You got Kansas City, the Chiefs, who haven't lost a game since losing to the Bills. They on again tonight against those super charged up Chargers. That's 8-5. Both teams looking like playoff contenders. Nevertheless, this one is actually for first place in their division. All right, so this is going to be an interesting one. Nevertheless. Yes, I see you. What's up, EPW? What's good? Angelita, what's up? Shout out to Angelita, by the way, who makes everything possible. Shout out to her in WDAP Radio. Just for the opportunity, it's phenomenal to have this opportunity to be able to talk sports on a platform as such. Phenomenal platform. By the way, if you have not subscribed to WDAP Radio or TV right now, you should click subscribe before or after the show. All right. If you have, good for you. We got a whole lot going on. New Year's coming up. 2022 coming up. They got a whole lot of positive shows on that network coming up. But nevertheless, we got to get into this one, right? We got to get into this one right here. Rise Up Unlimited. Make sure you rise up. Like and share. All right? All comments, I appreciate them. Calls too. Call line is open. 716-481-8249.
I'm making such good cash doing this side hustle. How?
And of course, making quick cash is always good on the side hustle, but we got sports to talk about. Nevertheless, let's talk about tonight's game, Kansas City and the Chargers. All right, this one is in L.A. L.A. will be super charged up for this one. Dalton D-Man Smith, I see you. What's good, bro? What's good? Now, the FPI has the Kansas City Chiefs winning this one, but it's by a minimum margin, and I can see why it's a minimum margin. You got two teams that are really, really hyped up, really good on offense. Justin Herbert, phenomenal season again this year. Yuri Burrows, what's good, Yuri? I see you as well. Yes, it's been a while since we did Rise Up Unlimited, the radio show, nevertheless, but we are back in the building. Let me ask this question to you guys right now who's tuned in. Who do you think is the better quarterback between these two quarterbacks? We are talking a tale of two great quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. Dez, what's good? I see you over here too. What's up? Who's the better of the two? Justin Herbert or Patrick Mahomes? Mahomes is a Super Bowl champ. Mahomes been to 2 Super Bowls. Mahomes has been the MVP of the league, nevertheless. But who is the better of the two right now currently? All right. Yuri said it's Mahomes, no question. I don't know if it's a no question thing now. You're making it seem like Justin Herbert not even in the conversation. But he turns around and says Herbert this year, though. Okay, I can respect that. Conversation. 2 high-powered offenses going at it tonight. Each one of them score. But before we talk about these high-powered offenses, you gotta make sure you check. The injury report. Asante Samuel Jr. is out for this one. Okay, he's out for the Chargers. Not even playing. Kyle Long is out for the Chiefs. Not even playing. Okay, I think those are 2 interesting losses for each team. Kansas City, a team that kind of needed an offensive line, revamped their offensive line over the offseason last season, brung it into this season. It took some time to gel. It took some time for that team and that offensive line to gel somewhat. And the last loss that they took was against Buffalo. Ever since that Buffalo loss, though, Kansas City, 6 straight wins. Straight, no doubt. Andy Reid has this team playing at a very high caliber. No Chris Jones tonight for them either. Right, Dalton? You already put it on the money. No Chris Jones tonight either. So that pass rush is going to be looking to try to, replace that hole. That's a huge hole when you don't have Chris Jones coming off the edge. Huge hole to replace. All right. So this one is going to be interesting. And you know what? I'm looking for a shootout tonight. I don't know about you guys. Put it in the comment section. Put your scores in the comment section. Your predictions on what this game is going to be as far as score-wise. Put it in there. Come on. I'd love to see. Or you can call me, like I said, 716-481-8249. I think I got the call line here. Actually, I think I got the call line. Maybe I'll put it in right here on the screen for everybody. 481-8249. I think I got. Yep, I think I do. Boop. There it is. It should be there right now. Yep, there it is. 481-8249. Call line if you want to call in. I also put the link in multiple groups. If you want to come on, you can come on with me. All right. Now, with that being said, I got some predictions down here from the comment section. Dalton said Chiefs 30-27. It's going to be an offensive game. Yeah, I'm looking for a shootout. Yuri said 32-24 Chargers, the supercharged up Chargers, looking to knock off the Chiefs. 6-game winning streak. All right. Interesting enough. Let's see. Some matchups. Oh, yeah. These teams are super even on offense, like I said. 27 points per game for each team. The Kansas City Chiefs got a better defense. I'm surprised that the Chiefs only give up 20 points a game, 21 points a game. Yo, what's up? Somebody say, yo. I don't know who the yo is, but I got a feeling I know who that yo is. Nevertheless, all right. So you got each team. Wow, this is like so evenly matched, y'all. Like the Chiefs get 399 yards per game on the offensive side, right? Well, guess what the Chargers get? 399 yards per game. So, I mean, it's super evenly matched up. Now, as far as the defense, it's kind of even too. I mean, the Chargers give up 363 yards. The Chiefs give up 373 yards. All right. Even though the difference in score points per game is, there's a little disparity there. Chargers giving up 26, the Chiefs, 21. Like I said earlier, 20.6. All right. Now, I actually have the Chiefs winning this game, and I have them winning for a couple reasons. One, because, certain teams need to stay in the playoff hunt, and they need to stay in the playoff hunt. And in order to do that, certain teams have to lose, all right? And the Chargers are one of them. All right. The Chargers are one of the teams that need to lose. All right. We can't have a whole bunch of teams being, 9-5, 9-5, the Buffalo Bills being 7-6. We will talk about them later on in the show as well. That's a really good question. Should Brandon Staley be in the Coach of the Year conversation? What do you guys think? Do you think Brandon Staley should be in the Coach of the Year conversation? Put it in the comment section. All right, man, and like and share. Jay Jones, I see you. What's good? Debbie, what's up? Adrian, what's up? Ethan, what's good? Maurice Samuels, what's good? I see you. I see you. Cassandra, what's up? I see all y'all. Dalton, Robert, what's good? All right, make sure you like and share this. All right, don't be shy. All right, don't be shy to share it. Again, you are tuned into Rise Up Unlimited on WDAP Radio, WDAP TV. All right, now we got more games to get into. I think I gave this game a good 5-10 minutes of talk. Again, you can put your favorite quarterback in the conversation too. Is it Justin Herbert or is it Patrick Mahomes? Put it in the comment section. All right, but we got to move on. All right. We got to get to Saturday's games. Oh, this week actually got some Saturday football. Are you ready for some Saturday football? Wow. And with that comes the Raiders. The Raiders. What's good with the Raiders? What happened to the Raiders that was so good in the first 4 or 5 weeks? What happened to them Raiders, man? Maurice Samuels, you on here. I see you watching. Maybe you can explain what's going on with these Raiders, man. What's up, man? I need you to crack the whip. Get this team in shape, Maurice. They falling off the wagon. All right. They play Cleveland this week, Saturday in Cleveland. And I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of got Cleveland rocking on this one. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Run game's pretty good. Defense is good enough to beat the Raiders, The Raiders are on the road too. Have the Raiders been a really good road team? I got to ask those questions. Can Derek drive that car into Cleveland and actually win a game? Well, FPI says no. FPI got them not winning this game at all. They got Cleveland 64%. 64%? Wow, that's kind of disrespectful, right? Being that the Raiders are 6-7, they're 500 team on the road, 3-3 on the road. Cleveland is 5-2 at home. Now, again, with every game, you gotta ask the question, right? You gotta ask the question, who's gonna be in the game, right? Who's going to be playing? I know there's some talk about Baker Mayfield this week, but from what I see, Darren Waller out, Denzel Perriman out, Trayvon Mullen Jr. out. Wow. Okay. We do know that AJ Green, the corner for the Browns, is out. Ronnie Harrison Jr. is out. Greg Newsome II is out. Secondary looking very suspect for the Browns. Jacob Phillips is out. Now, I will tell you this. Here's somebody you need to be watching out for. And a lot of people will be like, watch out for this guy? Really? Like, why would you watch out for him? But the Raiders do have a wide receiver who has had 100 yards in the last 3 games. Can you tell me who that wide receiver is? Put it in the comment section if you know. What receiver for the Raiders has had 3 straight 100-yard games and is picking up steam, all right, for these Raiders, even though the Raiders can't buy a win for some reason. But nevertheless, I have the Cleveland Browns, all right, winning this game. And again, these are kind of 2 evenly matched teams when it comes to offense. One scores 21.8, one scores 21.4. Only difference is there's a little disparity in the defense. Like I said, the Browns defense gives up only 22. Dalton, you're trying to be funny, and it ain't Zay Jones. Yes, it is Hunter Renfrow. Braxton Hills, thank you, my brother. Thank you for the correct answer. It is Hunter Renfrow from Clemson, that Clemson product. 3 straight 100-yard games for this guy, all right? Defenses, again, like I said, Cleveland Browns definitely have a better defense, right? Definitely have a better defense as they only allow 106 yards of rushing. The Raiders allow 125, and you know this Browns team is a rushing team. But I'm looking in the comment section, and I got Dalton Smith taking the Raiders to win this one by 16. And he said, yes, Dre, I got jokes. Of course you do. I didn't have to Google it. He's a beast, Hunter Renfrow. That's right. Hunter Renfrow is looking real nice as of late, for sure. 3 straight 100-yard games for Hunter Renfrow. And nevertheless, I'm still going to take the Cleveland Browns. By the way, just an update. If you are watching the game that I'm watching too, right here on the side, the Chargers, 3rd and goal at the Kansas City 5 already. Okay, so already the super charged up Chargers is charged up. All right. Yuri Burroughs has the Browns winning 33-18. Okay, awesome. All right, we're gonna get to the next game. We gotta keep it going, keep it rolling, right? We got the New England Patriots this week. New England Patriots on. Is that a Saturday game? Is it Saturday? Yeah. Nope. Yep, it is. Saturday game against the Colts. Wow. Against the Colts. Now, put it in the comment section who you have winning this game. This is an interesting game. Mac Jones versus Carson Wentz. Who does the edge go to? Does it go to the Pats defense or does it go to the Colts offense? Will the Colts be able to run the football or will they have to deal with, a certain defensive mastermind in Bill Belichick? We got a caller from 315. I'm going to see who this is real quick. Caller, what's up?
What's going on, Dre?
What's good?
This is Ethan. How you doing?
Ethan, what's going on? Thank you for calling.
It's been a long time since you've been at this show.
Yes, it's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. What's going on with you, my brother?
Talk some sports with you.
All right. So I got a question. Patriots, Colts. Who you got?
Oh boy. I think the Colts should pull it off. The Colts, the Patriots are hot, but the Colts are top of the tail.
Okay, so you got the Colts winning this one?
Colts will pull it out.
Okay, the Colts. I got the Colts winning this one. Again, I got them for reasons. Okay, I got my ulterior reasons.
So do I.
Yep, for the Colts to win this one, even though it's a tough conversation because either one wins and then they get one step closer to being a division champion, or you got the other one who actually wins and they have the tiebreaker on the team that we got an ulterior motive for. The Colts 28-24. I'm looking forward to Jonathan Taylor versus the Patriots defense. Yes, Dalton. That is a good thought right there. That's what I'm looking at too. I hope Jonathan Taylor runs all over the Patriots. Will it happen? I don't know.
Bill Belichick's really good at taking away what they're best at.
Yes, he is. Very good. That's why he's...
So if they come down in Carson Wentz, I don't know.
Right. And that's why he's the GOAT? That's why he's the GOAT of coaching, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's why he's the GOAT of coaching, y'all. Because he's the best at taking away your best attribute, right? Braxton Hill said Jonathan Taylor should be MVP. Let's talk about it. Okay. Well, let's have this conversation real quick. Let's have it. Should Jonathan Taylor be MVP?
Ooh. That he hasn't shot.
Okay, so here's how I look at it. You know that quarterbacks usually get more steam, more talk when it comes down to these awards as far as MVPs are concerned. We know this, right? But I'm going to ask you, what quarterbacks stand out, like crazy stand out this season?
It's painful to say, but I would say Tom Brady.
Okay. Besides Tom Brady, anybody else?
Not really.
Okay. So if we're talking about MVP, right? So now you said Tom Brady. Now I'm just following the flesh. I'm following your footsteps. So Tom Brady, who has a super established team already, team is 10-3, probably the Super Bowl favorite, right? I mean, probably the MVP favorite, right?
Yeah.
And then let's talk about the Colts. Jonathan Taylor, who has, what does he have?
I don't know, they had a bye last week, so.
Right. I mean, what does he have? I mean, does he have a great offensive line? Sure. I'm sure he has a really good offensive line. Ryan Kelly, by the way, is questionable for this game. All right. Colts have a really good offense. They average 28.5 points per game. I'm wondering, why is that? The Colts averaging 151 yards per game on the ground. Carson Wentz isn't the give you 300, 400 yards per game quarterback. So is he the most valuable player? Is Tom Brady the most valuable player on his team compared to Jonathan Taylor?
Well, let's take away let me take away Tom Brady and put whoever their backup is. Do they win as many games as the Colts would without Taylor?
That's a good way of looking at it. Who do you feel is more valuable to their team? I mean, is Jonathan Taylor more valuable to the Colts? Or is Tom Brady more valuable to the Bucs? I mean, that's how I look at it when you talk about most valuable players.
Okay? We know who the most valuable player is on the Bills.
Who is the most valuable player on the Bills?
The one who the offensive line can't protect. That's why he got hurt.
Oh, okay.
The quarterback.
Okay, now if you say so, if you say that, okay, I'm gonna go with that.
Who would you?
So that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Obviously, the quarterback gets a lot of respect in these conversations, but I will ask you, what was Josh Allen before Stephon Diggs?
You raise a good point.
And that's where the conversation,
but to be honest,
gets steamy.
Yeah, Bills don't make that somewhat of a comeback last week without Josh.
Okay.
That's all
Okay. I can respect it.
The team wasn't playing well.
Right. I totally can respect that. That they don't get to come back unless, the running game gets going, by the way. Josh and the running game.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. I really don't want to take too much time. But actually, it's interesting because we are on the Bills game. The Bills are at home this week against Carolina. So it's interesting that we're talking about the Buffalo Bills and who's the MVP of that team, this, that, and the third. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Braxton has a point as far as Jonathan Taylor is concerned, but I think it's going to be super tough for the league to say Jonathan Taylor. Unless he has over 2,000 yards rushing this year, that's going to be tough.
I think you would have to break Dickerson's record.
Yeah. Now, if you break Dickerson's record, let's be clear. If you break Dickerson's record, I think you should be the MVP. Right. No question. I don't care what Tom Brady does. If you break Eric Dickerson's record, you should be MVP. No question.
No doubt.
No question about it. Des said that's tough because Gabbard can come in and manage the game, that BA and Brian Leftwich. But take away Taylor, Colts still have Marlon Mack. All right. Interesting enough.
They also have Nyheim Hines as running back.
Yeah, and they have Nyheim Hines as well. Dalton said Bills 24-17. Matt Rule needs to be fired. Okay. Sean McDermott is going against his old team this week.
The problem with that is they already canned their OC and them getting rid of Rule as well.
Right, they did. They canned their OC. Matt Rule probably has another year. It all depends on these next couple games. I mean, the Carolina Panthers aren't the worst team in the NFL. I mean, they're 5-8. They probably could have been a little bit better. I mean, the Carolina Panthers started off hot too and have totally dwindled off the face of the earth as well. Cam Newton, they thought bringing back Cam Newton was going to bring back a spark. Has Cam Newton even won a game in Carolina yet?
Not a game they start.
He hasn't won a game he started.
Right, he won that game. He first came back. He didn't start that game. BJ did.
Dalton, that's right. Bills haven't had a run game since LaShawn McCoy. You're right about that. You're right.
Josh has only had one 100-yard rusher, and that was in Devin Singletary in the Denver game.
Yes, sir. Look at you quoting them facts. All right. FBI has the Bills winning this joint. 78% of the world has the Bills winning it. He said Medea Newton. They love calling him Medea Newton. Medea Newton hasn't won a game since starting for the Panthers.
Yep, he's 0-11.
Yeah. Shout out to a certain someone by the name of Ada Cruz. She put out a meme on Cam Newton, and the jury is out, and it says that Cam Newton still sucks. Interesting enough. Sam DiArno is actually the starter this week.
Did he get activated?
Nope, he didn't. Haha, it is Cam Newton. But
I know he got designated to practice.
Yes, he did.
I think he's still on IR.
He's still on IR, by the way, folks. Cam Newton will be the starter. She's right, though. She is right. And they will have no Christian McCaffrey. They will have no Christian McCaffrey. DJ Moore is also questionable for this game as well. So their best wide receiver is also questionable. Yeah. But the Buffalo Bills have some injuries of their own.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, will he play this week?
The question I have for you, Dre.
Go ahead.
Do you sit Josh to get healthy for the Patriots and start Mitch in this game?
Yes. Yes.
I agree with you. Seeing as how the Panthers are really bad against the run. So this would be the perfect game for Mitch to hand the ball off.
Okay, but here's my only issue. You ready for my only issue? The Panthers only allow 312 yards per game. My only issue is this game smells like a Jacksonville Jaguars game again.
Don't remind me, I was there.
It has the aura of a Jacksonville Jaguars game if the Buffalo Bills sleep on their opponent. If they sleep on the Panthers, they very well could get their boot smoked. At home, by the way. At home, by the way, which they've gotten their boot smoked 3 times at home this year. I just want to make sure you understand that. The Bills have not been the best team at home this year at all.
Not at all.
Okay? So I don't know if I would be sleeping on these Carolina Panthers, a team that has a really good defense. Okay? Now, I want to save some of that for Sunday coming up because, Sunday will be on talking about the Buffalo Bills as well. Again, we got to get to the Miami Jets game, which obviously we got Miami winning this game, right? We can skip this. We can keep going to 5 wins in a row. 5 wins in a row. Five wins in a row.
The defense finally woke up.
Yes, absolutely. Defense has been playing better. Miami is somebody else the Bills got to watch out for. That's why they can't afford no losses. Jalen Waddle is out for this game. But you know what? On the other end, Elijah Moore is out as well. So 2 of the best receivers in this one out for the game. All right. Now, moving on, Dalton Smith said, I'm not saying bad about the Bills. I'm just happy for someone. Okay. All right. Dolphins 25-13. He's got the Dolphins winning that one. All right. These 2 teams have problems scoring, and we're going to move on because I don't want to give them too much more time. All right. Washington and Philadelphia. Obviously, this is going to be an interesting game. Yes.
I'm going Philly.
I'm actually going to go with Philly as well.
You know what's funny? If Philly wins this, they have a shot at the playoffs.
Yes, they do. But here's the problem with Philadelphia. Does anybody know what Philadelphia's record is at home this year?
Not good.
Oh, it's 1-4. And again, you're playing against a solid Washington football team. I'm actually compelled to take the Washington football team in this one. I'm actually compelled to take them. Even though Philly has obviously a better offense and somewhat of a better defense, I'm compelled to take Washington because I've seen Washington in these type of games show up. Now they do have 2 centers out in this game. Tyler Larson is out in this game, and so is Keith Ishmael for the Washington football team. So I'm wondering if right. Yep, COVID is killing some of these games.
That's why I'm taking Philly, because Washington had like 20 people out with COVID.
Yeah, Terry McLaurin is questionable. Curtis Samuel is questionable. J.D. McKissick is questionable. I don't see any big losses for Washington as far as that is concerned. Jalen Hurts is questionable. Miles Sanders is questionable. Jordan Howard is questionable as well for this game. So,
what's funny about that, though?
What's funny about it?
Good.
You said what?
The Gardner Minshew played actually pretty good.
Yeah, he did. This is one of those games where I take a coin, I flip it, I say Washington's heads, Philly's is tails, and what is it? Oh, it says tails. All right, I guess I'll take Philadelphia. Why not? I'll take Philadelphia. Fine. You want me to take the Eagles? I'll take the Eagles. All right. Moving on, we got Arizona and Detroit. Do we really need to talk about this one?
Oh,
no. This is going to be a rout. Arizona 10-3. They are undefeated on the road. The Cardinals are undefeated on the road, folks.
It's weird that a lot of teams have a better road record this year.
Yeah, that is quite awkward, right? Dalton said Cardinals 35-13. Easy. Okay. All right. By the way, giving you an update on the game that you've been watching so far. Kansas City now is in the red zone. 3rd and 1 at the Chargers 7. All right. I guess the Chargers didn't score on that first drive either. Weird. All right. Must have went for it on 4th down. Didn't get it. No D-Hop for the rest of the year, though. That is a barn burner. To me, that is a deal breaker for me.
He's got a chance to make the playoffs.
He does have a chance to make the playoffs, but for me, him being hurt is a deal breaker for me, personally. It's a deal breaker. All right. Houston and Jacksonville. Another one of those games where I throw up a coin. Flip heads or tails.
I'm going Houston.
All right. I'll say tails is Jacksonville. And I got Jacksonville. Wow. All right. I'll take Jacksonville at home. All right.
After they just fired Fryer.
Yes, after they just fired Ertmeyer, maybe they'll play better. Maybe they'll play better. All right. Moving right along, we got the Cowboys. We got the Cowboys and Giants. I'll take the Cowboys. This is easy. Even FBI says 70% of folks said the Cowboys was going to win this one. I'm going to take the Cowboys. I don't believe in Daniel Jones whatsoever. Yes, I see you, Dalton. 21-16.
I don't think it's back yet.
I don't care if he's back or not. I'm still not taking the Giants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Saquon Barkley is actually questionable. Daniel Jones is actually questionable for this game.
Okay.
And I'm still taking the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they got Tyron Smith out in this one, I'm still taking them. Okay? Tony Pollard is questionable. DeMarcus Lawrence is questionable. Still taking the Cowboys. I don't care how you do it, how you figure it out, how you put it. Cowboys are 5-2 on the road this year. The Giants are just barely 500 at home this year. I'm taking the Cowboys. It's simple. Tennessee and Pittsburgh. A certain Backstreet Boys song comes to mind. It's tearing up my heart. When I think about this one, it's tearing me up because my heart says Tennessee, but my mind is telling me Pittsburgh. I don't know why, but my mind is saying Pittsburgh.
After they just got embarrassed by Minnesota.
Yeah, I think that the Pittsburgh Steelers could bounce back because when healthy, the Pittsburgh Steelers is actually a pretty good team.
Depends if Claypool will get his act together.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tough. Dalton is putting these picks in the comment section heavy. Cowboys 31-10. He said Titans. He's got the Titans 28-21 against the Steelers. Ramona die. I tell you what, if this team falls to 6-7, y'all done, by the way. I think actually the Pittsburgh Steelers probably won't make the playoffs. Do we agree on that? Pittsburgh's not making the playoffs. I doubt that they're going to make the playoffs. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're not going to make the playoffs. I don't like saying that. It hurts to say that they're not going to make the playoffs. Deontay Johnson having a hell of a season this year. Callers back on the line. I see him. Ethan, what's good?
My apologies.
No, it's all good. I just want to know, do you think the Steelers is going to make the playoffs?
I don't know. It's going to be a tight race.
Dalton says yes. He thinks so.
That AFC is open. It's hard to tell.
It is open. It's wide open. Wide open.
I think Tennessee will win this game, personally.
Oh, he said Steelers aren't making the playoffs. Dalton said the Steelers ain't making the playoffs. He said you can forget about it. All right, I thought you were saying they were. I'm saying yes, that the Steelers are done. Oh, okay. Interesting enough. All right. We're going to move on. I'll take the Steelers in this one. Ramona, don't let the Steelers disappoint me. I got to talk, or I'm going to talk trash about them. All right. Big Ben's last season might go out without a playoff run.
Yikes.
That's going to suck. Okay. We got the Bengals and Broncos. Woo! Interesting game. Both 7-6. Broncos 4-3 at home. Bengals 4-2 on the road. Two teams that are doing pretty well, except for the Bengals have slid a little bit. And the Broncos seem to be on this steady win-lose. Do we really trust the Broncos? I mean, the Broncos have one of the best defenses in football, I'll tell you that. When it comes to points per game allowed in 17 and a half. Do we trust the Broncos yet, Ethan? Do we trust them? Do we trust them enough?
I can't. I mean, they're inconsistent. They win. I know Bills have been inconsistent too, but yeah, we're not talking about them. I just had to get that off my chest. But no, the Broncos are just inconsistent. I think I can't trust them. I'm gonna go. I picked the Bengals in this game.
Okay, I'm actually picking the Bengals myself. I'm giving them a field goal game. T. Higgins and them get the job done on the road. Dalton says he trusts the Broncos defense.
They're playing better. They seem to have figured some things out. Well, they brought themselves together after Von Miller got traded.
Yeah, I definitely have to say that they have.
Well, they brought themselves together after Von Miller got traded.
Yep, I had to coin that. They brought themselves together since Von Miller has gotten traded. He said he don't trust Zach Taylor though. Doesn't trust him. Do you?
It's hard to say. I mean, right now they've been playing really good this year, so there's no reason really for me not to. They've been playing out of their minds this year for the most part. But they've lost. They've been losing some games too. So I mean, Loki is perfect, but they've been playing better this year.
Right. Absolutely. I think the Bengals, they had a shot. Maybe they still have a shot at winning the division. It's going to be tough, though. I do like what the Bengals have done. I mean, their offense is one of the better offenses in the league. I thought that they should have been protecting Joe Burrow, but Jamar Chase has had a heck of a season.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the guy already has 10 touchdowns and over 1,000 yards receiving, which is really, really good. Is Jamar Chase number one in receiving, or is he he's top? I think he's top three. I think Cooper Kupp is one, if I'm not mistaken. All right. I think he's number one. But nevertheless, I'm taking the Bengals. We got to move on. You can tell me who the top three receivers is. Put it in the comments section if you know. We got to talk about San Francisco and these Falcons. Ugh. Yuck. I don't know. I don't trust either team. Okay. But I will say Deebo Samuel is phenomenal. By the way, top three receiver in stats this year with over 1,000 yards receiving this year. Okay. Whew. It's tough. I mean, they got San Francisco 77% winning this game. San Francisco has the better offense. Atlanta gives up a lot of points on defense. Surprisingly, Atlanta is 5-2 on the road. San Francisco is 2-4 at home. I'm bewildered by this game because I think this is a trap, almost a trap game, even though their records is kind of similar. I'm going to take the Atlanta Falcons in this one. But if the Falcons disappoint me this week, I'm probably not going to pick them anymore for the rest of the season. And by the way, you are watching Rise Up Unlimited, the radio show, WDAP Radio. Right now, you are watching it on Spreaker.com. You're watching it on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. All right. And I am Andre Robinson, the fire starter, the tourist, the fire starter, depending on what day it is. Nevertheless, shout out to WDAP Radio. Shout out to Challenger News as well, the news affiliate. And I also want to shout out everybody else who's doing positive things. All right. Just had to get that in there in the middle of me talking about two teams who I don't trust. All right. Now, moving right along, we got more. We got a couple more to talk about. We got Green Bay and Baltimore. This one, I'm taking Green Bay. I do not know the status of Lamar Jackson. Don't care what the status of Lamar Jackson is, to be honest with you, because I just think, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a little biased with this one. I don't like to be biased, but I'm a little biased on this one. I'm taking Green Bay to go into Baltimore, handle business, go 11-3. All right. The division, I want them to win the division again because I feel like they were robbed last year. And I want them to have the number one seed again so that it can be at home. And if we face Tom Brady in Green Bay again, I think we might have a different outcome this time, hopefully. All right. But I will say that the Ravens will be putting up their interconference streak. Can anybody tell me what the Ravens interconference streak is? How many games have the Ravens won against interconference teams? Put it in the comment section if you know. All right. I'm taking Green Bay, and I'm taking them to win by 10. All right. I'm looking at the injury report. Oh, Kenny Clark is out for this one. Billy Turner is out. He's doubtful. That's not good. All right. It's not good. But I still think the Packers can win this game. All right. Not good, but I think they can win. All right. Let's talk about Seattle and the not the Cardinals, but the Rams. You know, the Rams, the ones that just beat the Cardinals this past week. Yeah, I'll take the Rams. For some reason, the Rams play the Seahawks very well. I'm taking the Rams to win this one. Seahawks will not make the playoffs. All right, it's over. 5-8, they ain't making the playoffs. You can forget about it. Okay. Russell and Sierra get together earlier this season. Okay, get together a little bit earlier. All right, go on vacation. All right, I'm taking the Rams to win this one at home. Saints in Tampa Bay. Ooh, Dalton D-Man Smith. I can't believe that you actually picked the Seahawks to beat the Rams. What? All right, Dalton. Interesting enough. Let me guess. You got the Saints to beat the Buccaneers this week in Tampa. I'd love to see this prediction from you. Because I'm actually, look at Dalton. Wow. Dalton taking the Bucks, and he said they're going to blow his team out. They're going to blow the Saints out? I don't know about that. I don't know if they're going to blow them out, but Sunday Night Football, oh, brother. Tampa Bay got another Sunday Night Football game, got another game on prime time. Ugh. I would have rather seen Baltimore and Green Bay in prime time. Whatever. I'm taking Tampa Bay to win this one. All right. Minnesota and Chicago. I don't even know why this is a Monday Night Football game. Okay. Do not know why. Don't get it. Don't care to get it, to be honest with you. Both teams, neither one of them to me are making the playoffs, but Minnesota has a chance still being at 6-7. I got to take Minnesota. I can't take the Chicago Bears serious at all. I'm sorry. I can't take them serious whatsoever. I'm taking the Minnesota Vikings in a rout. I'll take them in a rout, okay? Dalton, I know you want Sean Payton fired so badly, and you don't trust Taysom Hill, and you're taking the Vikings 27-20. That's interesting and good. Kansas City is up 7-0 right now, by the way. for those who are watching Thursday Night Football, Kansas City is up 7-0, and they got the ball at the Chargers 31. 1st and 10. Oh, no, it's 2nd and 11 now at the Chargers 15. I'm sorry. Looking like Kansas City is taking it to the Chargers early, okay? With that being said, I'll get into some other scores and highlights because those was the picks of the week. We already went through the NFL picks of the week, and we're going to talk a little NBA real quick as we go through what's going on right now. Indiana, 106-95 right now on the Detroit Pistons. Yep. Brooklyn is Brooklyn in the house. 71-63 over the Philadelphia 76ers right now in the third quarter. New York and Houston. Houston, y'all got a problem. Big problem. Y'all basketball team absolutely sucks. All right. The New York Knicks is up 14 second quarter on the road against the Houston Rockets. All right. 9 o'clock, you got Washington and Phoenix. Phoenix looking good. Phoenix is looking good this season. 22 wins already. Only 5 losses. Phoenix looking to avenge that finals loss from last year. In NCAA men's hoops, Duke 92, Appalachian State 67. Wasn't even close. Okay, get them out of here, right? In women's basketball, Georgia 17 ranked Georgia knocked off NC State 82-80. Houston, I guess y'all don't got a problem. At least in women's basketball, y'all don't. 78-68 over Florida State. NHL got some games going on right now as we speak. Philadelphia 2-1 right now on the Montreal Canadiens. Third period for that one, 2-1. Tampa Bay, the Lightning struck twice as they are up 2-1 on Ottawa right now. 2-1 on Ottawa. The Senators, 16-10 left in the third period. All right. LA, the Kings, showing why they're the Kings over the Panthers 3-1. That third period just started. The Vegas Golden Knights, shout out to Rocco Raquelli. I know he's happy about this one as they are taming the Devils 2-1, third period. All right. Carolina 4-3 on the Red Wings, third period. All right. Islanders 2-0 on Boston. That's second period action. Islanders up 2-0. Nashville is up on Colorado. It's going into the second period, 1-0. The Sabres, by the way, you know what we do with the Sabres. Sabres down 1-0 to the Minnesota Wild right now in the second period. All right. I need Buffalo to get some scoring. All right. Get some consistent scoring again. All right. Jade, what's up? See you in here. I tuned in too. All right. Now, moving right along. We have Columbus against Edmonton tonight, 9 o'clock. Vancouver versus San Jose, 10:30 tonight. All right. There's some college football games. I think bowl games is already starting. Toledo versus Middle Tennessee State tonight. Nope, that's Friday. Friday game. It'll be Toledo versus Middle Tennessee State. Interesting enough. All right. CCU versus Northern Illinois, 9-4 versus 10-2. That should be a good one on ESPN2 Friday at 6 p.m. That'll be a good game to watch. Speaking of college football, need to talk about the Final Four. And usually that's a basketball term, but in this case, it fits. The college football semifinals. We got number 1 Alabama versus number 4 Cincinnati. And Michigan, number 2 versus number 3 Georgia on December 31st, which is New Year's Eve. We will watch 2 teams advance to the finals. I'm still waiting a little bit before I make my picks, but I will tell you in advance, I do want to see an upset special. All right. I do want to see an upset special. I do. I'm just going to be honest with you. All right. Luke Fickell being the coach of the year this year for Cincinnati, undefeated, 13-0 Cincinnati. Shout out to them. Phenomenal job they've done this year. I want to see an upset special. I ain't going to lie. And then Michigan and Georgia should be a classic. All right. I cannot wait to watch both of those games, but I'm not gonna break those games down yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit because we got like 2 weeks before these games is played, and I'm gonna wait till next week and see what's going on and what players are gonna be around, what players not gonna make it. You know, gotta be a little analytical with this. All right. Now, talking about being analytical, we need to talk about one other thing before the show is over, and I need to talk about this guy who I've watched and had a whole lot of fun watching. My son is probably one of the biggest fans of this guy. I've watched him just overcome odds. People have talked about how small he was, how little he is. They've criticized him even in greatness. This guy, Stephen Curry, I have to talk about him real quick before the show is over. As at Madison Square Garden, Stephen Curry now holds the NBA's all-time lead in three-pointers made. For those who don't understand what Stephen Curry has done, Stephen Curry has broken Ray Allen's, or has overtaken Ray Allen's all-time three-point lead for most three-pointers made. Now, Ray Allen, obviously phenomenal, a.k.a. Jesus Shuttlesworth to some, had a really good NBA career, knocking down three-pointers. A lot of people will be like, oh, that guy is the guy who led in three-pointers? Yeah, he was. But then this guy, Stephen Curry, came in and has not only taken over a record that I don't think will be broken for a long, long time. I mean, Stephen Curry, between Stephen Curry and Ray Allen, I think, 15 years? But the way Stephen Curry has done this is just crazy. He's needed 511 less games to do it, for one. 511 less games to break this record of Ray Allen's. For two, Stephen Curry, to me, is the second most transcendent player to step on a NBA court. And folks are probably going to look at me like, what? Yes, Stephen Curry, when you talk about transcendent, when you talk about somebody who's influential, it's Stephen Curry, number two. Everybody wanted to be like Mike, and we knew it. Want to be like Mike, like to be like Mike, right? Everybody wanted to be Michael Jordan. When Allen Iverson was crossing the ball over, everybody wanted to be Allen Iverson, even though Tim Hardaway had the crossover first, but we won't speak on that, right? Everybody, whether you want to admit it or not, wants to be Stephen Curry. I mean, point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, centers, high school, AAU, college, semi-pro, G League, NBA. Everybody wants to shoot like Stephen Curry. It's not even a question. It's not a second guess. Just go look at all the leagues. Even in Europe, all over the world. Everybody wants to shoot like this guy, the guy from Davidson, Stephen Curry. He is the second most transcendent player in NBA history behind Michael Jordan. Face it, respect it, and cherish greatness. Because what you are witnessing, you may not ever get again with this guy. With that being said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Rise Up Unlimited, the radio show, WDAP Radio, WDAP TV. Thank you very much again. Ethan Tweedy, thank you very much for calling in, talking some NFL with me. Appreciate you. Shout out to Giuseppe Ciccarelli. Happy birthday to you, my hockey brother, patrol brother, the whole 9 yards. Happy birthday to you, my brother. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. This one's been dandy. This one's in the books. Shout out to Angelita as well. And we will see you again real soon, all right? Rise Up Unlimited, the radio show. You know what you're watching. Keep supporting. Appreciate you.
Fake star with boys.